What's going on, y'all? So we are back. We are back. We are back. Okay, y'all like, damn, this gonna be like the third video you gave us today. Listen, girls and guys, I'm on a roll, okay? Because it's been some good stuff out here. I gotta finish Ozark. I got 4 more episodes on Ozark. Bitch, if you ain't been watching Ozark, it's one particular scene that really just, if you seen the last season, season 3 of Ozark, you already know exactly what particular scene I'm talking about without even seeing it, because I don't know if all the girls and guys, y'all done seen the chat, if y'all watch it, if you're going to watch it. But baby, that one particular scene disgusted my stomach so bad, okay? I said I didn't see that shit coming. I wasn't here for it. They should have put up a warning. They should have said this may trigger some folks, okay? I just was not here for it at all. I said, no, why did we have to see all of this, okay? No, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't put it in the comments. Just say, bitch, if you know what I'm talking about, say, put the initials, okay? Just put the initials, and then we'll be like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Girl. But anyway, this is Little Fights Everywhere. Now, I know I've been giving y'all these little synopsis, quick synopsis of each episode after I did the first 4 episodes that they gave us right off the back. Or they did like 3 episodes and I did it on the 4th one, about everything that's been going on so far up to that point. And then if you haven't seen my last 3 what it is, yes, my last 3 what it is, I talked about the next episodes, those last 3 episodes and those 3 what it is. So if you want to get my opinion on that, just go ahead and watch it, because baby, this is a show. Little Fires Everywhere. I am definitely about to download the book. I definitely need to read that. And what they need to do is they should have gave us some more episodes for one. Okay, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be picky. And we need a season 2. We need a season 2. I need to read the book and I need to see if it's a follow up. I need to see all of that, because baby, it is so much, like I'm literally in my mind thinking about what plot points, a storyline for this character, that character. Like I got Izzy's character planned out already. We got to see what's going to happen with Pearl and Mia. Like, who house did they show up to? Did they show up to Mia's house, mama's house, parents' house, or the surrogate's house? You know what I'm saying? Who was it? I mean, the original mommy daddy house. Who was it? That's what we need to know. Okay? And let me just put this out on the forefront. If you have not watched the season finale of Little Fires Everywhere, please log off if you don't want to hear no spoilers, because this is about to be spoiler century, okay? And don't get up in the comments like, damn, you couldn't wait. No, bitch. Go watch it first before you click on the video that said Little Fires Everywhere finale. If you ain't watch it, why you click on it? Okay, so we got that out the way. But, cause y'all know sometimes the girls be trying it. Sometimes y'all be trying it up in the comments, and I be like, well, bitch, ain't nobody tell you to click on and you ain't watched it yet. That don't make sense. Why would you do that? I know you want to support. Go watch it first and then click on, so we can, discuss ideas. But anyway, so this one, listen. Like on last week's episode, we got this whole shit with Trip and Pearl. I was so disappointed in Pearl this whole season. Let me tell you why. Because the same thing that was, okay, I was disappointed in Pearl, but I was here for Izzy, if you get what I'm saying. And I say that because Izzy and Pearl's storyline kind of parallel each other, in the sense that they were looking for something that they felt they didn't have, and they found it in 2 different people. Izzy found it in Mia, and Pearl found it in Elena and her family. That's what she found. She was searching for a place to belong. Both of them wanted to belong somewhere, and they just found it in each other's family. You know what I'm saying? And it was unfortunate that they couldn't find it in their own mother. But Pearl came back to her mother. Izzy never did, okay, from what we saw at the season finale. When Pearl comes on the scene, Pearl gets introduced to Moody, and Moody is taking a liking to her because Moody is somewhat a loner himself, and he's trying to find friends and stuff like that. So he take a liking to the new girl on the block, my mother's new tenant. So therefore, let me show her around. Let me buy her a bike. I like her mind and everything. She seems like she on my same wavelength. Oh, she a cute girl. girl too, but I'm not gonna come on strong or whatever because I want her as a friend still, but I still do have these feelings that's developing for her, but I'm not gonna say nothing just yet. And it was like before he can actually realize and get to the point where he wanted to tell Izzy, not Izzy, but Pearl, that, you know, he had feelings for Pearl and fucked around with Trip, his brother, the hoe. Okay, I said, what? What is happening here? Now, when that whole thing happened, I wasn't ready for it because I didn't see it coming. Some of y'all probably saw it coming, but I didn't see it coming. And so, what made me mad was the fact that, you know, Trip and Izzy, I keep on saying Izzy, Trip and Pearl up there playing around in Moody's Hideaway. That shit was just tacky, okay? I said, not only you gonna take your boys, your brother's girl, okay, but then you gonna do it and be chilling all up in his little hideaway and stuff, his little secret spot. It ain't so secret now, okay? And then of course he finds out about it indirectly by seeing them walking up the stair, walking down the sidewalk, holding each other and all that stuff. And Pearl was so upset at her mother for keeping things from her and, you know, being one way, but she's the same way. And that's when they realized that they had to tell Moody what was going on. But see, at this point in the season finale, Moody finds out. Moody already knew, and he confronted them. He confronted Pearl because Pearl was lying to him, and you know, Trip gets into the mix, and you know, of course, this big old fight happened. I was here for the fight. I was like, damn, Moody, look at you. You better bounce up a little bit, bitch. He was like, you want a tough guy? I could give you a tough guy. Bang, bang, bang. Oh my God, stop. You guys are brothers. You don't need to be fighting over little old me. That was Pearl. I said, Pearl, you was loving it, okay? Because, bitch, I would have loved it too. Had some, girl, let me stop. Don't put my bird words out there. Y'all already know. Girl, anyway, so I was just like, Pearl, you happy? You proud of yourself? You proud of yourself? Okay? Because before you came into the picture, there was no dysfunction like this. I ain't gonna say there was never no dysfunction, but there was no type of dysfunction like this between them brothers, okay? You didn't fuck they shit up. Ain't that some crazy stuff? And then, you know, Izzy had to put Moody in his place, all right? It's like, listen, you need to calm down because at the end of the day, you acting like just because you brought this girl a bicycle, just because you showed her this, just because you did that for her, whatever, that she your property. She was never your girlfriend in the first place, okay? She was never yours. So what are you talking about? You need to calm it down a little bit. I know you got your feelings hurt because you liked her, but you was not with her. She did not say, hey, Moody, let's go out. Let's go steady. You want to be my boo? Okay. She did not send you a paper that said, do you like me? Yes or no? Do you want to be my boyfriend? Yes or no? She didn't do none of that, okay? And you didn't do none of that with her either. So therefore, you snooze, you lose. So calm the fuck down. I was like, you know what, Izzy, when you put it like that, you are right. You right. You know what I'm saying? Because Izzy on her feminist kick, okay? You know when they become, back then, especially back in the 90s and stuff, you become lesbian, all of a sudden you become white feminist. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Okay. Okay, girl. But, you know, that was that. So we're going to put a pause on that. Then we got Lexi, okay? Lexi and her drama. Pearl started off being Moody's friend. And then she somehow started veering towards Lexi. Lexi, thinking that Lexi was really trying to be her friend. Lexi wasn't really trying to be her friend. Lexi was trying to use her, okay? After she wrote that paper trying to explain to the counselor why she needed to be in algebra 2 or whatever, she already took geometry, she needs to be in this algebra 2 and all that stuff, and the hardship or whatever that was. And Lexi took that note or whatever, reading her words and then trying to use it, not trying to, but used it as her hardship, you know, essay to get into Yale, which she did off the back of Pearl. And then further along, used Pearl's name when she went to go get that abortion, okay, which comes into play later on in the season finale as well. You know, Lexi was doing nothing but using and looking for a way to get her foot into the door on top of the privilege that she already has. Okay, it's one thing to already have privilege, but let me go a little further. That was Lexi, because according to Lexi, you know, she got to be Miss Perfect, and it's because her mama need her to be Miss Perfect, and she trying to, you know, do what her mama says and do all this and be like a mini mother. You know what I'm saying? Trying to just be so perfect. And then in the season finale episode, we see that it's a flashback to when they was kids and they had a little lemonade stand or whatever. And we saw that even then, Lexi was the same way, trying to be Miss Perfect, trying to appease and appeal to her mother, you know. And we already saw then still that Izzy was the odd man out, you know. Moving on from them, her little boyfriend broke up with her, which should be happening. I'm so glad that he got away from that because, girl, did you notice when they was up in, I mean, let's go back to when Mia in the last episode, she was sitting, she was at the grocery store listening to that tape talking about how integrated or whatever Shaker Heights really was, but it really wasn't. And then when she was walking down the aisle, that lady grabbed her purse. Yeah. Yeah, that white lady grabbed her purse when she saw that black woman minding her damn business coming down there shopping. Girl, please. But anyway, so who else we got? We already did Trip. Trip really didn't have a storyline up in here, but it was just really Izzy. You know, Izzy. I'm gonna pause on Izzy because Izzy is what's gonna round this thing out. The whole situation with the Linda chick and the baby BB, Linda McCullen and BB and little Marabella, aka Mingling. Okay, listen. I already knew that it was gonna happen. This is at a time where, you know, people really didn't care about people's rights. Okay, this is a time where people wasn't, as you say, as we say today, and so used so much so often, people weren't that woke and wasn't really all about, I mean, it wasn't really much that acceptable by the public to be so inclusive and so all for the rights or whatever. We were still actively fighting. They were still on the forefront. This is where all these fights and stuff was really happening to the point so we can get to where we at right now. So of course, some things never changed though. We knew watching this whole thing play out in this courthouse about how this lady was trying to get this baby, you know, adopt this child. They was going to try to, like they always do, especially when it comes to a person of color. They try to paint them in a negative light, even if it's nothing negative about it. When Elena came over there to old girl, who was the one that introduced the vagina monologue in the first episode to read, came over there to her job at the doctor's office and basically was trying to find some dirt on BB to make it seem as if she did not want the baby at all. You can't find dirt on her like that because that's not the case. And that was making me mad because we already knew the situation. We, the viewers, knew the situation, but they didn't know the situation. And even if they did know the situation, that BB really wanted her daughter. She just couldn't afford to take care of her at the time because of certain situations. She wasn't in the best place. You know, it's not that she just gave her daughter up. They try to make it seem like she gave her daughter up just because she never wanted her in the first place and she was being a negligent mother. She did the best thing that she could for that child in the dire situation that she was in. Okay, instead of letting the baby freeze to death and go hungry, she did let the baby get frostbite because she put the baby outside the firehouse. But, you know, you get what I'm saying. The baby is up for adoption. She don't understand that you just can't do stuff like that and then expect to get the child back. You know, just give it back to me now that I'm good. It don't work that way. And plus she was there illegally, if you want to say. So they doing all of that. And of course they tried to make her seem, that's what Elena wanted to do. And Elena keep on trying to throw around her power. Well, I want you to do this. Well, that's patient confidentiality. Well, it don't matter. Don't forget my mama was the board, was a member of this board. And don't forget the reason why you got your job is because of me. I said, Elena, you make it so hard for people to even want to like your ass. Even when we start to understand where your struggle is coming from, you make it so hard for people to want to like you, okay? And it's just building the case up, and it's just bubbling and bubbling and bubbling and boiling, okay? But we knew exactly what was going to happen. We knew that the McCullers was going to keep the baby. And BB came in and snatched that bitch about the night, okay? I said, and not calling the baby, but I'm talking about the whole thing. Snatched everything from her, okay? It's just like, oh my God, she's gone. She's gone. And then had that baby calling that lady mama. I said, I feel some type of way. I don't know what I feel, but girl, it ain't nice. Get that lady back her baby, okay? But anyway, that was what was going on. I said you went through all of that for that. Bitch, let's just get to and speaking of Bill. Bill, I think that's her husband's name. Bill was over it by the end of last week's episode because Bill started putting two and two together, bitch. He said, now you left to go to New York to find this information on Mia for what? For what? What you doing this for? Bitch, it's coming back to me. It seems like a similar situation. Am I having deja vu up in this bitch? Is Beyonce playing right about now? And he said, bitch, yes, okay? Because I remember like 15 years ago, bitch, you did the same exact thing. You went out there to New York when you were supposed to go get a fucking pacifier. Bitch, listen this, okay? They having little problems at home. He's sleeping down on the couch. The kids noticing what's up and everything. And he came home. She was like, oh my God, you're really not going to talk to me? You're really not going to talk to me? Even after the court verdict and everything, you're not going to talk to me? She said, bitch, listen, I ain't got time for this, all right? Girl, she tried to put Pearl on Front Street, and he said, well, at least he, Moody ain't the sucker that's paying for the dinner. She said, girl, what you talking about, Bill? And Bill said, Liv, gave her a copy of the credit card statement. I said, the check or whatever that was used to, the credit card that was used to pay the bill at the little dinner that she took when she went out to see Expo, okay, went out to see OD. I said, Bill was pissed, okay? Bill was pissed. She said, listen, bitch, I didn't even do anything with him. We just went out there to talk. Listen, this is your fault, okay? You're the one that made me wanted to have a baby when I didn't even want to, so you trying to blame it on Izzy? All this shit is your fault. And when Bill broke that shit down, bitch, you the one that rented the house to Mia, okay? You the one that had her up in our home. You the one that was all up in her goddamn business, bitch. You the one that invited all this fucking turmoil to our fucking life, bitch. I said, you know what? You right. Cause she was being a nosy bitch. She did all this shit. She couldn't just stay to her goddamn self. It's cool to rent a house to somebody. Why you gotta be all up in their business? Why you gotta be all up in their business? We're not about to be besties with every tenant that come into your goddamn apartment complex, are we? No. That's not in the bylaws. Okay? Just have the money due at the end of the beginning of the month. Okay? There you go. No, don't. She was doing too much, and she brought all this stuff on herself because she ain't had shit else to do. Blaming him for the way that her life went, and how she put her dreams and stuff on hold so he can do this and whatever. He said, bitch, I was working all this time so I can get you the house that you fucking wanted. You wanted to live over here. You wanted this shit. How fucking dare you? I said, Bill, go off. Bill, go off, okay? And sir went the fuck off. Now, this whole situation with Mia, girl, when Elena went over there and told Mia, you got to get the fuck out, okay? Now, let me tell you something. At one point, when she was at the doctor's office, Elena saw that file. When she went, first of all, Elena, you committed so many crimes up in this show that your ass, since you were up here trying to comfort everybody else and, put everybody else's business on blast. Elena, I was through with you I was through with you early in the show. But I was really through with you last episode when you told Pearl about where she really came from. And then tried to make it seem like her mama stole her on purpose and, some other shit. And that really wasn't even the case. You don't even know the backstory, but you gonna tell her some shit. And you got Pearl ass coming out her neck at Mia. Mia, you not real, I don't feel like you a real black mama at this case because a real black mama probably would have popped the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? Because you let that little girl talk to you any type of way. And I know it was the guilt that was eating at you, and that's why you let it happen. Because anybody else, that little bitch would have got popped in her mouth. Okay? I'm just saying. Why you hit me? Right again. Okay, say something else. Now you gonna sit your ass down and you gonna let me explain what I gotta say to you. And then you say what you gotta say, okay? Okay. That's what would have happened. That's what would have fucking happened, bitch. I was waiting for it. I said pop her, slap her, do what the white people do. The white ladies, the white people on these shows, whatever, they slap their kids and they be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. I was waiting for that to happen with Mia, and it never happened with Mia. I said, what the hell is going on? You gonna let this girl talk to you like this? Mia was trying to get the story out so many times, and Pearl wouldn't let her. And I said, Mia, you not gonna, but you the adult, regardless of who she was supposed to be parents to, kids too. You still the adult. And that little bitch better listen to you, okay? She eventually told her what was up, eventually. But then Elena found Pearl's file at old girl office. Remember, when Lexi went to go get that abortion, she didn't even use her name. She used Pearl's name. Once again, she was using Pearl, okay? That's why she was getting close to Pearl to use her ass. Anyway, so she goes home and she confronts Moody after seeing his face and was like, how could you let this happen? You shouldn't be so reckless and all this stuff, getting Pearl an abortion and all that. He said, bitch, first of all, no. Second of all, an abortion. Third of all, I'm not even fucking a bitch. That's Trip. You need to go talk to him. So now she all up in her feelings and everything, and Izzy then found out what was going on. Izzy putting two and two together like, oh, so that's why you was at Mia's house that time. She asked Lexi, bitch, did you get an abortion? She said, girl, it ain't none of your business. And she was like, I'm gonna go tell mama. She was like, bitch, you can tell mama, because she would never believe something like that coming out of your mouth, at least from you. She would never believe anything coming out of your mouth. I said, oh, that was dagger one. Okay, they treated Izzy so bad in this show. She was literally the black sheep of the family. And I felt so bad for her. Okay, that was dagger one, you know. And then when Elena went over there to Mia's place in the last episode to tell her, listen, bitch, you need to get your ass out. You paid her for the rest of the month, but when that's over with, you can get the fuck out. She was like, let me tell you something. She was like, why you over here trying to come over here and trying to come for me and my mothering skills or whatever, at least my child can come to me and talk to me. At least my child didn't have to come over here to my house, because she was like, oh yeah, Pearl had an abortion or whatever. Because she was like, you gonna tell Pearl that I gotta go? She was like, listen, like she can't come to you and tell you that she had an abortion. Oh, so that's what you think that's happening? No, see, what happened was your daughter, Lexi, not Izzy, not Pearl, came over here, sullied up my daughter's name, and she was laying on my couch in my arms crying over the fact that she just had a fucking abortion. Not my daughter, bitch. I said, oops, the egg on Elena's face. Couldn't take it, bitch. Couldn't take it. She was like Miss Perfect, couldn't take it. Girl, when they finally get home and the walls fucking drop, bitch, okay? Izzy was over there with Mia, you know, confident BB, telling Mia, bitch, I wish I was with you. I wish you was, you know, if something happened to you, if I was to ever lose you, I'll go crazy and all that stuff. And it wasn't no like she was in love with Mia, and she explained it. She wanted that love and affection from her own mama, and she couldn't get it. So therefore, she did what? She sought it elsewhere, and she found what she was looking for in Mia. You know what I'm saying? And that's a shame. And when everything came to a head, when Elena came home and they was talking about the shit, bitch, when Elena came at her and Izzy and Elena just had it out. In that one part, I don't even care what anything else they was talking about. When she told her about that, she was like, girl, it don't matter about your crush or whatever that you have on her. She was like, my crush? That wasn't no damn crush. Me and old girl, we was together for a fucking year. She was my goddamn girlfriend, okay? That's what it was, bitch. But let me tell you something. I was looking for a fucking mother in me. She was care about me because that's what I wanted my mother to want from me, okay? I wanted my mother to goddamn care about me, but you can't fucking do that. She said, bitch, I don't give a fuck because I never even fucking wanted you. I said, bitch, I looked up and I was just like, and the acting in that scene, baby, I felt each emotion from both characters, from every character that was there. I felt Izzy, I felt Elena's, I felt Moody, I felt everybody that was listening like, God damn. And my heart sank. It hit me in my throat so hard. I was like, wait. Now you put the truth out, but you put it out too harshly. Goddamn. You can't take that back, because, bitch, if you tell me some shit like that, I'm done. I'm done. Ain't no, I'm sorry, I never meant that. No, you meant exactly what you fucking said, okay? And you want me to come back? No, it's not gonna happen. Izzy went upstairs. It was a bag of clothes that she wanted to throw away, and her daddy said, no, don't put that shit outside. You're gonna have to deal with this shit. She emptied that shit out, and she was about to light the shit up. She went and got the gas. I said, so Izzy really did start the fire. Oh, no. Izzy didn't start the fire. Lexi and them came up in there like, Izzy, no, don't go. Stop it. Stop it. What you doing? And it was like, I can't do this or whatever. I can't do this. Girl, Lexi came downstairs. It's like, look what you did, Mom. You talking about Izzy is the fucked up one? I'm fucked up. Okay, I'm the one that had an abortion. I took Pearl's story to make it mine to get into Gil. I'm this. I'm not perfect. She was like, yes, you are perfect. I said, bitch, what the fuck? She said, I don't want to be up in this fucked up place. I said, oh, so the truth is finally coming out. At this point, Lexi go up the stairs and she finally go and douse her stuff, and she was about to light the shit up. They was like, oh my God, stop it. What are you doing? It was like, you really want to stay up in this fucked up house? You really want to stay up in here and turn out like her? No, we got to do this shit. Next thing you know, Moody going to douse his shit, Trip going to douse his shit, and all of them striking matches, okay? Mind you, Izzy already gone. Izzy already gone. I said, damn, so the kids did it. And they tried to make it seem like it was Izzy at first, but they all knew that she didn't do it because she was gone. She was already gone. I said, damn. And I felt so bad for Izzy because she saw Mia and Pearl leave because they was finna go to New York or whatever. And at this point, well, if they was going to New York, then they had to been going to the surrogate house because Pearl wanted to know about her dad. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, you told, this what Elena told her. You told her that, you told my daddy that I was dead and all that stuff and woo woo woo. And you told me that he was dead. Girl, give him a call. Okay, that's what you need to do. And she did try to call the number. And the wife did answer the phone, and she figured out that it was Mia. Okay, so I think they probably did show up at their house at the end of the episode. But girl, they set that house ablaze. Mind you, the daddy was outside. The daddy was gone. He was smoking weed. He come up on the house like, girl, Izzy didn't do this. And they was like, this the reason why I was called Little Fires Everywhere is because it was Little Fires set everywhere. And that's what the police said, you know, and they trying to figure out who did it. And Elena said it was me. Now they was up there trying to find where Izzy was, and girl, Elena goes over there to Mia's old place and, you know, see her last artworks that she was doing of the town, and saw this little feather from that cardinal that Izzy let in the house that she was trying to care for when they was younger, that she kept. And she finally realized Izzy was like a caged bird. It was in a cage. The feather was in a cage. I said, is this Maya Angelou? Why do the caged bird sing? Izzy was a caged bird. Okay, she felt like a caged bird, and now she feel like she a little bit free. She had a little freedom, and she felt like some self when she was over there with Mia. And now Izzy is on the bus going to God knows where. And I hope and pray that don't nothing happen to Miss Izzy. Okay, because Miss Izzy is about to grow up. All right, girl, I don't know. And then did you hear that Elena finally called Izzy at the end of the episode? Oh, so now you gonna call her Izzy and had an issue with calling her Izzy because that wasn't the name that you gave her, whatever. Now you gonna call her that now that she gone? Girl, put down in the comments what you expect to happen in the season 2. If they bring it back, we gonna put it in the universe. If we get over this whole shit that's going on, they bring it back and it get renewed. Because this was so good. I was like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting to like this like that, okay? You know, they could have put this on TV. But then, you know, no, they did right. It was good. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think the next season or next storyline should go. Or tell me how you feel like things should have ended up, okay? Who do you like? If you liked a certain character, do you still like them? Do you agree with some of the stuff that I was saying? Put down in the comments. Let's discuss. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.